Here's something most people don't realize until it's too late. The average household leaves hundreds of dollars on the table every single year, not because the money isn't there, but because nobody at the register mentions it, nobody at the pharmacy brings it up, and nobody sends a letter saying, "Hey, you qualify for this. You have to ask." And most of us were raised not to. If you're over 50, and especially over 60, there's a whole layer of pricing in this country that runs parallel to what everyone else pays. It's not hidden exactly, it's just quiet. Some companies genuinely don't advertise it because they'd rather you not know. A few of these discounts require you to say a specific word, show a specific card, or ask on a specific day, or you just pay full price like everyone else. Today, we're going through 15 of these. Some you've probably heard of. A few will genuinely surprise you. By the end, you'll have a simple list you can actually use at the grocery store, the pharmacy, the DMV, even filing your taxes next spring. One thing before we start, these discounts change by location, store, and sometimes by manager. Think of this video as your starting list. The questions to ask, not a guarantee. And one more thing, you'll notice this video doesn't lean on fear or urgency. That's intentional. These discounts aren't going anywhere overnight. What there is a genuine amount of unclaimed savings sitting in plain sight, and a set of simple habits that can help you claim more of it. Let's get into it. Number. Why this matters. If you're living on a fixed income, the math has gotten tighter. Groceries, insurance, even haircuts cost more than they used to, while income adjusts only once a year. Discounts don't fix that gap alone, but add up 15 of them, and it becomes real money, often several hundred to over $1,000 a year, depending on your habits. There's also a psychological piece worth naming. A lot of people don't ask because it feels like admitting something. But you paid into this system for decades. A senior discount isn't charity. It's a business recognizing a loyal customer, or a policy this country decided was fair. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. And if the digital side of some of these apps, online signups, isn't your thing, don't let that stop you. Nearly every program in this video has a phone or in-person alternative. Asking a real person to walk you through it is completely reasonable. A practical note, a few of these are tied to deadlines: Medicare's open enrollment window each fall, property tax filing dates, utility assistance funding cycles. Number 1, the AARP Membership Network. Most people know AARP as that magazine that shows up when you turn 50, and a lot of people sign up once and never actually use the benefits. That's a shame, because membership is cheap, usually $10 to $20 a year, and it acts like a master key to dozens of other discounts. You don't need to be 60 or 65, membership opens at 50. What does it actually get you? Restaurant discounts at chains like Outback, Denny's, and Carrabba's, sometimes up to 15% off. Grocery and meal delivery partnerships. Travel discounts with hotels, rental cars, and cruise lines that can be worth far more than the membership fee in a single trip. Honest caveat, terms change by location, so verify before you book anything major. And a safety note, AARP is a real nonprofit, which means it's also impersonated. Real renewals come by mail or the official site you type in yourself, never a link in a text demanding urgent payment. Asterisk, action step. Asterisk. If you don't have a membership, check current pricing against how often you'd realistically use restaurant, travel, or grocery discounts. If you already have one, spend 5 minutes on the benefits page. A lot changes year to year. Number 2, grocery store senior discount days. This one's inconsistent, which is exactly why it gets forgotten. Historically, chains like Fred Meyer, Fry's, Harris Teeter, and stores like Ross, Marshall's, and Goodwill have offered a weekly senior discount, often 5% to 10%, usually on one specific day, often a slower midweek day like Tuesday or Wednesday. Here's the honest part. This landscape shifts constantly. Some major chains have quietly ended these programs, so instead of memorizing a list that'll be outdated in a year, pick the 2 or 3 stores you actually shop at and ask a manager directly. Do you have a senior discount day? And how much is it? Ask also whether it stacks with a loyalty card or a sale price. Some stores allow it, some don't. And if your regular store doesn't offer one, your AARP membership's grocery and meal delivery partnerships can fill that gap. Asterisk, action step. Asterisk, this week. Ask at the customer service desk of your regular grocery store and write the answer down somewhere you'll actually see again. Number 3, restaurant senior meanness and discounts. The mistake most people make here is assuming it's only a handful of diner chains. In reality, the list is longer, and the age threshold is often lower than people expect. Discounts come in two forms: a flat percentage off, commonly 10, 15%, at chains like Outback, Denny's, and Carrabba's, often tied to AARP, or a dedicated senior menu, like IHOP's 55+ menu, which is really a smaller portion at a lower price. A lot of these have quietly disappeared or gone location-specific, so don't trust an old forwarded list. Just ask, do you offer a senior discount? It costs nothing, and the age threshold varies 55, 60, 62, 65. So ask specifically, even if you think you're not old enough yet. Early bird specials are also worth checking even where there's no formal senior discount. Asterisk, asterisk. Action step. Asterisk, asterisk. Next time you're at a restaurant you visit regularly, ask directly. And if the server doesn't know, ask them to check with a manager. Number 4. Prescription and pharmacy savings. For a lot of people on a fixed income, prescriptions are one of the biggest recurring expenses, and savings sit unclaimed simply because nobody asked the pharmacist. A few layers here. Some pharmacy chains offer their own senior discount, often 15–20% off, sometimes as low as age 55, often covering over-the-counter items too. Separately, prescription discount cards can beat your insurance copay. Especially on generics, you show the card before insurance runs, and you pay whichever price is lower. Many are free to join. Third, if you're on a brand-name drug with no generic and cost is a real burden, ask your pharmacist about manufacturer patient assistance programs. One direct point. This channel will never suggest skipping doses or splitting pills to save money. If cost is making it hard to take medication as prescribed, that's a conversation for your doctor or pharmacist immediately. There are almost always options. If you're on Medicare, your Part D plan's costs and coverage can shift every year, so it's worth reviewing during open enrollment each fall. Free, unbiased help exists through your state health insurance assistance program, known as SHIP. A 30-minute call can sometimes reveal savings bigger than everything else in this video combined. Asterisk, asterisk. Action step. Asterisk, asterisk. At your next pharmacy visit, ask, is there a discount card or program that might beat my insurance price on this? Number 5. The National Park Senior Pass. One of the best value items on this whole list, and one of the most forgotten, because people assume it's only relevant for big trips to famous parks. The America the Beautiful Senior Pass gives U.S. citizens and permanent residents 62 and older access to over 2,000 federal recreation sites, not just national parks, but forests, wildlife refuges, and BLM land. The lifetime version costs $80 and typically covers the pass holder plus 3 additional adults in the same vehicle, essentially a whole carload. An annual version runs around $20. Even at $80, this pays for itself fast. A single vehicle entrance fee at a popular park can already run $30 or more. It can also unlock discounts on additional amenities like camping. You'll need proof of age and citizenship or residency. Passes are available in person, online, or increasingly as a digital pass on your phone. Asterisk, asterisk. Action step. Asterisk, asterisk. Check whether there's a national forest, wildlife refuge, or federal site within an hour of you that charges a fee if you'd visit even occasionally. The pass is likely worth it. Number 6. Property tax relief for seniors. One of the most financially significant items here, and one of the most underclaimed, because nobody asks you about it at checkout, you have to know it exists and apply. Many states and counties offer some form of relief. A homestead exemption that reduces your home's taxable value once you hit a certain age. Thresholds typically run 61, 65. A tax freeze that locks in your assessed value even as your neighborhood's values rise. A deferral that lets you postpone taxes until the home is sold, usually with interest added worth discussing with family or an advisor before using. And in some states, a circuit breaker credit that caps the percentage of income going toward property tax. Because this varies so much by location, the right move is your county tax assessor's website. searching your county name plus senior property tax exemption. It's usually a one-time application, though some require periodic renewal. Asterisk, asterisk, action step. Asterisk, asterisk. Spend 20 minutes searching your county's senior exemption rules. The savings here can run into the hundreds or thousands annually, every year you own the home. Number 7. Public transit reduced fares. If you live near public transportation, there's a good chance a reduced fare senior program exists, and it's usually more generous than people assume, commonly 50% off, sometimes starting as early as 60 or 62. If the sign-up has moved to an app and that's not comfortable for you, most transit authorities still offer an in-person option at a customer service center. Also worth checking, paratransit or dial-a-ride service if mobility is a challenge, and, if you no longer drive, whether your local senior center or area agency on aging runs volunteer driver programs for errands and appointments. Asterisk, asterisk, action step. Asterisk, asterisk. Search your transit system's name plus senior reduced fare, and if you already have a card, make sure you're actually using it consistently. Number 8. Car and home insurance discounts easy to overlook because your premium only renews once or twice a year. Many insurers offer a mature driver discount, often tied to completing a state-approved defensive driving course for drivers over 55 available online, taking a few hours, and the discount can last a few years. If you've reduced how much you drive since retiring, mention that too. It can trigger a separate low-mileage discount. On the home side, look for discounts tied to safety features, or simply being a long-term, claims-free policyholder. The single most useful move: call your provider and ask directly, are there any senior mature driver or long-term policyholder discounts I'm not currently receiving? Rates don't get reviewed automatically, only when you ask. Asterisk, asterisk, action step. Asterisk, asterisk, call this month and ask specifically about mature driver, defensive driving course, and loyalty discounts. Number 9. Cell phone and home internet discounts. Several major carriers offer dedicated senior plans, often for 55 or 65 and up, with lower pricing than standard plans, and staff don't always mention them unless asked. Separately, the Federal Lifeline program offers a monthly phone or internet discount for households meeting income guidelines or already on Medicaid or SSI. It's not senior-specific, but a lot of seniors on fixed incomes qualify without realizing it. Before calling, jot down how you actually use your phone data: calls, streaming. Then ask 2 things in one call. Is there a senior discount on my current plan? And is there a smaller, cheaper plan that fits how I actually use it? Asterisk, asterisk, action step. Asterisk, asterisk, call your providers and ask about both a senior discount and Lifeline eligibility. Number 10. Banking fee waivers and senior perks. Many banks and credit unions offer senior checking or savings accounts that waive monthly maintenance fees, offer free checks, discounted safe deposit boxes, and sometimes better interest rates. Credit unions, being member-owned, are especially worth checking, often lower fees to begin with, plus senior perks on top. A safety note that matters here: real banks never call asking you to withdraw cash for a courier, buy gift cards to protect your account, or move money to a new safe account. If you get a call like that, hang up and call your bank back using the number on your card. Asterisk, asterisk, action step. Asterisk, asterisk. Ask your bank directly whether you're on their best account for your age, and check whether you're eligible to join a local credit union. Number 11. Tax benefits for older filers. Not personalized tax advice, but a few provisions are worth checking. If you're 65 or older, the IRS allows a higher standard deduction. Make sure your birth date is entered correctly on your return, since a data entry slip is the most common reason people miss this automatically applied benefit. Whether your Social Security is taxed depends on your total income, and a specific formula worth a direct conversation with a tax professional if you're unsure. There's also free, IRS-affiliated tax prep help specifically for filers 60 and older, often through AARP Foundation volunteers. And many states offer their own senior-specific credits or exemptions worth checking with your state's Department of Revenue. One safety reminder: the real IRS does not call demanding immediate payment or gift cards. That contact comes by mail. Asterisk, asterisk, action step. Asterisk, asterisk, before your next filing. Confirm you're getting the additional standard deduction and ask about any state-level senior credits. Number 12. Movie, theaters, museums, and entertainment. One of the more enjoyable and easiest to claim, since most venues price it right into the ticket options. Movie theaters commonly offer senior pricing, especially for matinees, usually something you select or ask for at the counter. Museums, zoos, aquariums, and botanical gardens tend to be more consistently generous here, often nonprofit or city-run, and many offer senior membership rates that pay for themselves after just a couple of visits. Asterisk, asterisk, action step. Asterisk, asterisk, ask about senior pricing before you pay. And if you visit a place regularly, ask about a senior membership rate instead of paying per ticket. Number 13. Travel airlines, hotels, trains, and car rentals travel discounts can add up to real savings, but you need to compare rather than assume the senior rate is automatically the cheapest. Amtrak has historically offered around 10% off for riders 65 and up. Compare it against promotional or advance purchase fares before booking. Hotels often offer senior rates, sometimes requiring AARP, sometimes just asking. Car rental companies often have AARP-linked discounts. Airlines are trickier. Dedicated senior fares have become less common and aren't always the cheapest, though still worth checking. Cruise lines frequently have senior or AARP-linked and early booking rates. The theme across all of it: ask directly when booking, and compare the senior rate against other available discounts for that same booking. Asterisk, asterisk, action step. Asterisk, asterisk. Before your next trip, check the senior rate for flights, trains, hotels, or car rentals against the standard best available rate. Number 14. Utility bill assistance programs among the most underused items on this list, largely because people don't realize ongoing bill assistance, not just a one-time discount, exists. The Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, LIHAP, is federally funded and helps eligible households with heating and cooling costs, weatherization, and emergency shutoff situations based on household income. Many utility companies also run their own senior or low-income rate programs. Directly call and ask. Some offer budget billing to smooth out seasonal spikes into predictable monthly payments. If you've ever received a shutoff notice, don't wait, call your provider immediately and ask about emergency assistance. Many are required to connect you to help for elderly or vulnerable customers. Asterisk, asterisk, action step. Asterisk, asterisk. Call your electric, gas, and water providers to ask about senior or income-based rates, and look up LIHEAP eligibility for your state. Number 15. Hearing, vision, and dental savings. For hearing, some wholesale club memberships include discounted hearing aid centers, and over-the-counter hearing aids are now available for mild to moderate loss at a much lower price than prescription devices. Worth discussing with a hearing care provider first. For vision, ask about senior discounts on exams and eyewear, and check whether a Medicare Advantage plan you have includes a vision allowance. Original Medicare doesn't. For dental, some Medicare Advantage plans include dental benefits. Dental schools offer supervised, lower-cost care, and standalone dental discount plans work like the pharmacy cards mentioned earlier. Asterisk, asterisk, action step. Asterisk, asterisk. Before any major hearing, vision, or dental purchase, ask about senior discounts. Compare at least 2 providers and check what your current plan actually covers first. A note for family members and caregivers: if you help a parent or relative manage some of this, a little goes a long way. Rather than tackling everything at once, pick 1 or 2 discounts per visit or call. Keep a simple shared notebook, physical or digital, tracking what's confirmed and what's still worth checking. And remember, you don't have to research all of this alone. Your local area agency on aging exists specifically to help families navigate exactly this kind of practical support, usually at no cost. Finding your own local discounts. Some of the biggest opportunities are genuinely local and won't show up in any national list. Start with your local senior center, often an underused resource, with a running list of local business discounts. Your county or city's area agency on aging maintains current benefit information. Local government websites sometimes have a senior services page covering transit, recreation, and library discounts, and simply asking neighbors or people in your community can surface information no website ever will. Common mistakes to avoid. A few patterns worth naming. Assuming a discount applies automatically, almost none do. You have to ask. Relying on an outdated list policies shift constantly, so verify directly. Not comparing the senior rate against other deals, especially with travel. Feeling embarrassed to ask these programs exist because someone decided this was fair, and using them isn't taking advantage of anything. Confusing a real discount with a scam, legitimate programs never demand an upfront fee or your social security number over an unsolicited call. Giving up after one no frontline staff turnover means policies aren't always known by whoever's at the counter that day, and not keeping any record a simple note saves you from re-researching the same thing twice. That's 15 discounts a lot of people simply forget to ask about, from AARP to groceries and restaurants, pharmacy savings, the National Park Pass, property tax relief, transit, insurance, phone and internet, banking, taxes, entertainment, travel, utilities, and hearing, vision, and dental care. None of these alone will transform your finances overnight, but together, used consistently, they're real money back in your pocket every year, money that's already yours, sitting behind a simple question most of us were never taught to ask out loud. Every discount in this video shares one thing in common: somebody has to ask. The system is built to respond to a question, not volunteer the answer first. So, the most powerful tool here isn't a coupon, it's a habit. Before you pay for something or sign up for something, pause and ask, is there a discount for this that I might qualify for? If this was useful, let us know in the comments which of these you didn't know about, or share a discount from your own area that wasn't covered here. Some of the best tips on this channel come from viewers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and forget to hit the subscribed button times. This video is for general educational purposes only and is not personalized financial, legal, tax, or medical advice. Program details, eligibility, and pricing can change and vary by location. Verify directly with the relevant business, agency, or professional before making decisions. Asterisk.